I'm Jeremy Gruber. I'm from Open Primaries. We are so excited to be here. I think it was 5 years ago when we sat down in Philadelphia with David and the crew and envisioned what was possible for this great state. And we are now so close. I'm so excited to be here. And before I say a few words, I want to give another shout out to Jen Bullock because she was not exaggerating. She has been beating the streets of Pennsylvania for 20 years, holding up signs, building up a foundation of people who understand this issue. I have stayed at her house. I've seen her get up at 5:30 in the morning to organize signs. She is the OG of the Pennsylvania Open Primaries movement. Let me tell you why I'm here. I'm here because I'm an independent voter. I'm one of 27 million independent voters that are shut out of the presidential primaries just this year. Imagine if you were traveling, you talk to somebody on your travels and you say, you know, I live in a place where 1.3 million people can't vote in the elections that matter. Where do you think they might think you live? Maybe they think you live in China, Russia, some banana republic in Central America? No, that's the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. That's the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania today. Cradle of liberty, well, I think the bow has broken and the cradle has fallen. The cradle has fallen when we pay taxes for elections that we can't vote in. Now, I seem to recall when I was a young kid growing up that we fought a revolution about no taxation without representation. So why are we 250 years later sitting here demanding the right to vote in our democracy? Yeah. It's un-American. Yeah. It's downright un-American. Now listen, here's the thing that really pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. I can't vote in the spring, right? But what happens in October if you're an independent voter? What happens? You get a call. You get a call and it says, you got to come out to vote. Voting is really important. Your vote matters in our democracy. We need to hear from you. Well, where were you in the spring when I wanted to vote? Where were you in the spring when I wanted to vote? I want to read to you a text I received. I live just up the I-95 corridor. I'm in Brooklyn, but I come here a lot. But I want to read you a text that I got in my home. Hi, Jeremy. I'm Sheila, a volunteer with New York City Votes. We're reaching out. That's a division of the New York City Board of Elections, a government agency. We're reaching out to let you know that you currently cannot vote in primary elections as a voter not affiliated with a party. The primaries are competitive elections where you select candidates for the November election. If you would like to re-register with a party to vote in the primaries, you must do so by et cetera, et cetera. Can you imagine if Republicans and Democrats were texted by their government and told that they could change their affiliation? There would be outrage. There would be outrage. But that's what's happening in New York, in Pennsylvania, in Florida, in close primary states, all around the country. Our government is telling us independents, we don't matter. We don't matter. And yet independents, like David said, we decide every close election in this country. And we have been doing that for years. That's why they call us. They call us because they need us. They need us to win elections, but they don't want us to pick the candidates. Now, I'm here because I want to see open primaries in the state of Pennsylvania. I want to see open primaries in the state of New York. I want to see open primaries in the state of Florida. I want to see open primaries around this country. Because until you let all voters vote, you will not see true democracy in America. Do you know that if you're an independent voter in America today, you can't be in Pennsylvania right now, if you're an independent voter, you can't be a poll worker, you can't be a poll watcher, you can't work for an election board, you can't operate in any aspect of election administration in the state of Pennsylvania or the state of New York or most states around this country. We are second-class citizens. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. We have a lot of really important elected officials with us today. They've been standing with us a long time. I have a simple message for them to take us back, to take back with them to Harrisburg. And I hope you'll all join me in telling them, let us vote. 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 Let us vote.
Let us vote.
It's not hard. It's simple. Let us vote. Thank you.